around instead of heading toward a fiscal cliff.
And here I say, Stuart Varney joins us live. Stuart, Fresno. Hadn't seen this on the bankruptcy radar until now.
Well, look, Citigroup, the big bank here, says the harsh spotlight of potential bankruptcy has been shifted to Fresno. The mayor of Fresno, Ashley Swearingen, he says, look, I got a new budget. I can balance the budget if I get big millions of dollars worth of concessions from the police. The police say, no deal, we're not even talking. So Fresno is looking to make cuts elsewhere, on the brink, bankruptcy mentioned in connection with another big city.
Is it a Republican mayor?
Sorry,
Don't know.
No, sir, I do
Just
not
curious.
know. But look, the bottom line here is that cities all across California, and indeed all across America, are in this vice. They can't raise more revenue, and they can't pay the promises that they've made in the past. So everything gets squeezed. The bankruptcy is now a threat that's very definitely on the horizon. But the bottom line for everybody watching our show who is any way, shape or form near a city in trouble, your services, education and health in particular, are going to get cut.
So let me ask you this.
Anvil.
If they actually go through with the bankruptcy,
Yep.
then do they relieve themselves of all of these pensions and such that they have to pay, or how does that work out?
It's very harsh. You do go into Chapter 9. If you do that, as the 3 cities in California have already, it's very, very harsh medicine because you pay an enormous amount of money in legal fees. And the lawyers get the money first. Before all the pensioners and all the services, the lawyers get the money. And it's a lot of money. Plus, you can't borrow money. You're in bankruptcy. So what do you're denied access to the credit markets. You are frozen out of the money. Yes, you may be able to adjust your pension program in the future. You may be able to do that, but it depends on the bankruptcy court judge.
Sure.
What is he or she going to say? You don't know that going in, and you're taking harsh medicine.
Now, Stuart, while there's been so many stories about bankruptcies out in California, have you noticed that other municipalities are suddenly going, you know what, we're at the tipping point. We can no longer afford this, so going forward, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to be a little smarter about our budgeting.
They are. There are other big cities that are right on the line. You don't want to name names and use the word bankruptcy in the same sentence because that's really pejorative.
It is.
And could affect their borrowing costs. So you don't want to do that. But I had the mayor of a big American city on my program yesterday. He has been downgraded by the ratings agency. He's got to cut $40 million out of the wages and benefits of his city workers. He's having a very hard time doing it, even though underlying everything, his city is in relatively good shape. But he is being squeezed like everybody else. Big cities all across the country.
All right, very interesting discussion, and we can continue, or people can, to see you on Varney and Company
yes.
at 9:20 a.m. on Fox Business.
Thank you.
We'll see you again tomorrow, Stu. Thanks.